Let's start projectile motion second part. Projectile motion part 2. In the previous class we have studied time of light, to u sin theta, to u sin theta over g, or to u y over g. Maximum height equals to u square sin square theta over 2g or uy square over 2g. Range formula r equals to u square to u cos theta u sin theta over g or 2 ux uy over z. This formula may also be written as u square sin 2 theta over z. Time of light, maximum height and range. These are the three basic formula. These are the three basics formula. In the previous class we have also taught time of ascent, that equals to u sin theta over z. Time of descent equals to time of ascent u sin theta over z, and time of light is 2 times of ascent or 2 times time of descent, that equals to 2u sin theta over z. So in today's class we will discuss or learn more relations. Find a relation between h and t. What is the relation between h and t? Maximum height is uy square over 2z and time of light is 2uy over z. A squaring on both sides the t and dividing with the 1. Divided by 2, h over t square. H is u square sin square theta, h is uy square over 2z and t is 2uy over z ka whole square. So that equals to uy square over 2z divided by 4uy square over z square. Therefore h over t square comes out to be u square gets cancelled, 1g gets cancelled, so h over t square is g over 8, and therefore h is g over 8 into t square. This is the relation between greatest height and time of light. Relation between greatest height and time of light. H is directly proportional to t square. So h and t square graph is parabolic in nature. ht square graph is parabolic in nature. In the next relation, find a relation between R and T. We have R equals to U square 2U square sin theta cos theta over Z, and T is 2U sin theta over Z. 2U sin theta over Z. Squaring both sides and dividing similar to the previous one. R divided by T square. R is 2U square sin theta cos theta over Z, and T square is 2U sin theta over Z का whole square. Therefore, that equals to 2U square sin theta cos theta over Z divided by 4U square sin square theta over G square. So R over T square comes out to be U square gets cancelled, 1G gets cancelled, 1 sin theta gets cancelled, 2 times comes out to be cos by sin cot theta, Z cot theta over 2, Z cot theta over 2, Z cot theta. So R is G cot theta over 2 multiply T square. This is a relation. G cot theta over 2 multiply T square. Relation between. This is a required relation. A relation between R, theta and T. If theta is same or remains constant for many a projectile, then R is proportional to T square. R is proportional to T square. And graph of the R in T square is similar. R and T is similar. Relation between R and T square is like this. So mainly we have two relations here. R is G by 8 into T square, and H equals to G by 8 into T square, and R equals to G cot theta by 2 into T square. Now find a relation between R and H. What is relation between R and H? R divided by H equals to G cot theta T square over 2 divided by G T square over 8. G gets cancelled, T square gets cancelled. So R over H is cot theta over 4. R and H. Sine gets cancelled. Cos by sine, cot, r by t square cot, r by h equals to cot theta by 4. r बराबर so r over h equals to 1 over 4 tan theta and h बराबर 4r tan theta. Sorry, here 4 in the numerator, so 4 here, therefore r over h equals to 4 cot theta. R over from here, r by h equals to 4 cot theta. So r equals to 4h cot theta. This is the required relation. So in oblique projectile motion, main formula used, we have time of flight 2u sin theta over z, or range formula is u square sin 2 theta over z, or 2ux uy over z. Greatest height is u square sin square theta over 2z, or uy square over 2z. Equation of trajectory, y equals to tan theta x minus gx square over 2u square cos square theta. Or we can write the same equation, y equals to x tan theta into 1 minus x over r. Next formula is regarding relation between greatest height and time of flight. That comes out to be gy8 into t square. Relation between range theta and time of flight, that comes out to be g cot theta by 2 into t square. Here h is proportional to t square and r is also proportional to t square. Next is the relation between greatest height and greatest horizontal distance in range. R equals to 4h cot theta. These are the main relations in oblique projectile motions. Now we have to find conditions for achieving same range. Conditions for achieving same range. Suppose there are two projectiles projected at different speeds, projected at different angles, theta 1 and theta 2, with same different speed u1 and u2. Suppose first and second, both projectile gains the same range. but their time of flights are different. T1, T2. Greatest height are different. H1, H2, and their locations also are different. What is the required condition? Calculate R1. R1 is U1 square sin 2 theta 1 over Z. R2 is U2 square sin 2 theta 2 over Z. If R1 equals to R2, then U1 square sin 2 theta 1 must be equals to U2 square sin 2 theta 2. This is the required condition for same. Suppose a special case, if U1 equals to U2, means initial speed of projection for both projectiles are same. In that case, U1 square sin 2 theta 1 equals to U2 square sin 2 theta 2. U1 square, U2 square gets cancelled. So we have to solve. Sin 2 theta 1 equals to sin 2 theta 2. Sin 2 theta 1 minus sin 2 theta 2 equals to 0. We have to use formula sin C minus sin D. 2 cos C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. Using here sin C plus D by 2, 2 cos C into sin C minus D by 2 equals to 0. This equation will be true only when cos theta 1 plus theta 2 equals to 0 or sin theta 1 minus theta 2 equals to 0. Cos theta 0 when theta is 90 degree. Sin theta is 0 when theta is 0. So theta 1 equals to theta 2. There are two relations. Theta 1 plus theta 2 90 and theta 1 equals to theta 2. If initial speeds of two projectiles are same, then for same range either both projectile moves with the same initial projection angle, or angles of both are complementary. This is the required condition for same. Suppose for same range find T1 over T2. What is T1 over T2? T1 over T2. T1 is 2u sin theta 1 over z. T2 is 2u sin theta 2 over z. So 2u over g gets cancelled. Sin theta 1 over sin theta 2. As angles are complementary, so theta 2 must be 90 minus theta 1. Therefore t1 over t2 equals to sin theta 1 over cos theta 1, that equals to tan theta 1, or t2 over t1 is tan theta 2. This is our required relations. Suppose for same range we have to find h1 over h2. What is h1 over h2? h1 is u square sin square theta 1 over 2z. What is h2? u square sin square theta 2 over 2z. u square over 2z gets cancelled. Sin square theta 1 over sin square theta 2, that is sin square theta 1 divided by sin square theta 2 is 90 minus theta 1. So h1 over h2 equals to sin square theta 1, sin 90 minus theta cos theta, so cos square theta 1, that is tan square theta 1. h1 over h2 tan square theta, h2 over h1 tan square theta 2. These are the basic relation. Suppose in the same range we have to find relation between t1, t2 and r. What will be the relation? As t1 equals to 2u sin theta 1 over z t1. What is t2? 2u sin theta 2 over z. What is r? r is 2u square sin theta 1 sin theta 2 cos theta 1 over z. Or 2u sin theta 2 is 90 minus theta 1. So t2 is 2u cos theta 1 over z. Here in t1 sin theta 1 is present, in t2 cos theta 1 is present, and both sin theta and cos theta are present. So by multiplying t1 and t2, t1 multiply t2 equals to 4u square over z square sin theta 1 cos theta 1. And what is r? r equals to 2u square. What is r? Here r is 2u square sin theta 1 cos theta 1 over z. So by dividing both equations, sin theta 1 cos theta 1 u square 1 z 1 2 gets cancelled. So t1 multiply t2 over r comes out to be 2 over z. 2 over z. Therefore r equals to g by 2 into t square, g by 2 into t square. This is the relation, g by 2 into t square, half gt square, this is the r. So here also, and t square is t1 and t2. So here also t1, t2 and r relation, T1 multiply T2 proportional to R. For same range, find the relation between H1, H2 and R. What is relation between H1, H2 and R? H1 is u square sin square theta 1 over 2g. H2 is u square sin square theta 2 over 2g. And what is R? 2u square sin theta 1 cos theta 1 over z. U square sin theta 2 is 90 minus theta 1 over 2g, that equals to u square cos square theta 1 over 2g. So h1 multiply h2 comes out to be u square by 2g का whole square sin square theta 1 cos square theta 1. h1 multiply h2 comes out to be u square by z sin theta 1 cos theta 1 का whole square multiply 1 over 4. Multiplying by 2 and dividing by 2, h1 over h2 comes out to be 2u square sin theta 1 cos theta 1 over z whole square multiply 1 by 16. 1 by 2 is 1 by 4 after squaring. So h1 over h2 equals to r square multiply 1 by 16. Therefore r square is 16 h1 h2 and r is 4 under root h1 h2. R is 4 under root h1 h2. So this is the required relation between r h1 and h2. R h1 and h2. This is the ratio. For same range, required conditions are what are the required conditions? u1 equals to u2, theta 1 plus theta 2 is 90 degree, t1 over t2 is tan theta 1, h1 over h2 is tan square theta 1, r equals to 4 under root h1 h2. Sixth relation is r equals to half g t1 t2. Therefore for same range we have 6 points. u1 equals to u2, theta 1 plus theta 2 90, t1 over t2 tan theta 1, h1 over h2 tan square theta 1, r is 4 under root r1 h1 h2, r equals to half g t1 t2. These are the required relation for same range. In the next part we will explain conditions when a projectile at different times t1 and t2 are at are at same height, we have to find conditions for these conditions, for same height condition. Suppose a projectile in oblique projection projected like this, body may be at the same height for 2 times. Here time is t1, here time is t2. t1 is this time, t2 is this time. Common thing for both parties, height is common. So taking consideration along y-axis, h equals to u sin theta t minus half g t square, where 2 roots of solution are t1, t2. This condition we will discuss in the next class, part 3. Okay, thank you.